Goldtrap in Nashville, practicing attorney. Can criminal law affect civil law? Can one have to do with the other? Yeah, sure can. There are times where something that goes on in a criminal case will have a direct impact with what happens in a civil case. Let me give you an example. In a criminal case, if I'm charged with a crime that can also have a civil theory behind it, and let's put it in practicality. Okay, Jeff, I was struck in the back by a driver. Okay, that's a civil case, right? Everybody understands that. That's the that's the lawyer. Are you hurt and need what is it? I'm in a wreck and I need a check. That's the kind of lawyer that you're looking for. Then you find out that the person that rear-ended you was very intoxicated at the time. That's a DUI. And they're going to be prosecuted by the state of Tennessee for me, and it could be, if you're watching this in another state, it could be the state of whatever is going to prosecute them. So that person will have both a criminal case and a civil case. So let's say that the state of Tennessee, for example, is now suing. It's actually called a criminal complaint, but they're prosecuting someone for a DUI. And you turn around and sue them civilly. You say, I want money damages for my injury and for my bashed up car. Okay. Are the two going to mix together for like one action? Yes and no. The person has a higher, the defendant in this case, has a higher duty to himself to protect himself, and has a higher right to say, I'm not going to make any statement. Remember the Fifth Amendment, I won't make any statement. You can't compel me to make a statement against myself. So if you file a civil suit, they can say, I want you to hold off prosecuting that civil suit until I resolve or end the criminal case. Okay, let's say you do that. Let's say you say, okay, I'm going to file my lawsuit to prevent the 1-year statute of limitations from running, and you can't then, I can still get damages from you civilly, but maybe your DUI is still going on. Okay, what happens then when that DUI ends? Let's say the DUI ends with me pleading guilty to reckless driving or pleading guilty to DUI and getting the minimums. Well, then again, criminal law, civil law, they go together, because then if I'm over here and I'm the driver that got rear-ended by the drunk driver, then I use that admission, that plea of guilty that says, yes, I was intoxicated on this day, and I was so intoxicated that I didn't see someone, and I struck this other person. I then use that as an admission and say, now I don't have to prove whether you were driving and whether you were negligent. Now I only go to damages, and I bring in as proof your admission in a criminal case. So can criminal law and civil law come together? Yeah. That doesn't mean they're always together. For example, a contract, probation, for example. Probation is not a contract. Well, I had a contract to be on probation. No, you had a suspended sentence. So your question was, can civil law and criminal law combine and kind of morph together in one weird animal? Yeah, it can. It can happen sometimes. So be careful. And that is why, bing, you need a lawyer. Consult with a lawyer. Talk to a lawyer. Don't represent yourself. Don't go into battle unarmed. Talk to a lawyer. If there's some way that I can help you, reach out. A lot of ways to find me: phone number, email, text message, smoke signals, carrier pigeon. Hey, reach out. Go out there and make it a great day.